Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into something, well, much bigger than just birth order, the idea of the firstborn.
Right. What if it's not just chronological?
Exactly. What if it's this ancient spiritual role, packed with huge responsibility, inheritance,
Yeah.
even a cosmic mission?
Our sources suggest exactly that. So today's mission really is to unpack this concept.
Unpack the firstborn from the anointed one to the overcomer.
And explore why these old ideas might actually hold some surprising insights for you.
Okay, so let's dive in. The sources jump right to the Messiah, meaning anointed one, as the ultimate firstborn.
Yeah.
But what does that anointing, mean? What roles does it give?
It's about leadership, fundamentally. 3 core roles. King, judging, protecting, ruling.
Okay.
Then priest, the intercessor, connecting people to the divine.
Right.
And prophet, revealing divine will, speaking for God. It's comprehensive.
King, priest, prophet. But what's fascinating you mentioned is it's not just one guy.
Not exclusively, no. The texts suggest figures like Adam, even the angelic being Hallel.
Hallel, right. Often seen as a powerful figure.
They were given a sort of a smaller version of these firstborn duties. Their job was stewardship.
Stewardship, caring for things, connecting others back to the Creator.
Precisely. Which leads us nicely into the inheritance, the need.
The inheritance. And it's more than just like land and money.
Oh, much more. It's about ownership, sure, but also the right to a legacy and crucially profound responsibility. The ultimate firstborn inherits everything, the whole creation.
Wow. And this idea extends to spiritual descendants.
It does. Think of Abraham's descendants. They're promised an inheritance, often symbolized by Canaan.
Canaan, right, which points to something bigger, a future kingdom.
Yeah, often interpreted as a future 1,000-year kingdom, maybe even the New Jerusalem. But here's the twist: this inheritance often needs conquering.
Conquering, like actively fighting for it.
Kind of. The sources draw a parallel. Just like ancient people fought for land, there's an internal conquest.
Internal. Against what?
Against the thorn and thistle, those negative, sinful desires within us, our own body as land.
So claiming your inheritance means winning this inner battle. It links personal struggle to finishing creation almost.
You got it. It's a personal and cosmic thing.
Okay, but Adam, firstborn, he lost these rights, right? Disobedience.
He did, but the sources explain that a last Adam, the son, recovered that lost inheritance.
Through sacrifice.
Through sacrifice, yes. And that act opened the door for others, for followers, to also reclaim those firstborn rights, that legacy.
So it's recoverable. And there's more than just stuff inherited. Something about a name.
Yeah, the Father's name. Which isn't just a label, it represents ultimate authority, the power to actually do the Father's will. Completing creation, dealing with sin for good, it's a huge transfer of identity and power.
So the firstborn is essentially a loyal steward, working only for the Father.
Exactly, a faithful manager of the Father's domain. And the texts really contrast-wise and foolish stewards.
Right, faithfulness in small things leads to bigger things.
That's the idea, like ruling in that future kingdom. But unfaithfulness, that leads to, pretty severe judgment.
So for you listening, the message is your actions, your choices as a steward, they matter. Even the small ones.
They echo. They have cosmic weight, shaping your future role.
Which brings us to the last aspect. The firstborn as the overcomer, we will say.
Yes, someone who keeps the commands, who conquers deception.
Examples.
Well, the son overcoming temptations in the desert is key. But also Abraham.
Abraham, how so?
His willingness to sacrifice Isaac, it showed profound faithfulness, proving commands can be kept.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And the rewards for overcoming are significant.
Immense. Authority over nations, protection from the second death, final separation, becoming a pillar in God's temple, essentially inheriting all things.
So individual faithfulness really matters on a grand scale. It justifies God's judgment against sin.
That's the implication, yeah. It shows the standard is achievable.
Okay, let's recap. We've unpacked the firstborn, the anointed leader, king, priest, prophet, the inheritor of everything but through conquest.
The faithful steward whose small actions have big consequences.
And finally, the ultimate overcomer, who keeps commands and conquers deception. It's a lot.
It really is. So maybe the thought to leave you with is, what does inheritance or overcoming mean in your own life right now?
If the land is your own body, your own life, what's the internal battle you need to win?
Yeah, what first fruits are you supposed to bring forth? What name, what authority or identity are you living up to?
It really shows how these ancient concepts can be surprisingly personal, doesn't it? Something to really think about.